new Social Security applicants, and what you need to know about the recent changes announced by Social Security and what this may do to your application process. All the things you need to know about this because they have recently announced some major changes, and yes, this does impact all benefit types. So I just want to throw that out there really quickly. Whether you're applying for retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, SSI, or other types of benefits administered by Social Security, all of this applies with some recent changes that they have implemented. Now, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, first off, thank you so much for watching. Or if you're new here, again, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. It is my dedication to help you in any way that I possibly can navigate Medicare and Social Security and all the benefits administered by Social Security. It's a mess. Honestly, it can be very, very confusing, but I want to help you in any way that I possibly can through these videos. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please feel free to consider subscribing if you have not done so yet. I really appreciate it. All right, anyway. So recently, Social Security has announced some major changes to basically the application process. So far this year in 2025, we've seen tons of changes announced by Social Security in a variety of press releases. We've seen a lot of changes coming in, the reinstatement of old rules, just a bunch of different things that are happening here. But anyway, in the month of March, they apparently spent $16.5 million updating and modernizing their phone systems, okay? Now, basically one thing that they did implement in the middle of April is they implemented some anti-fraud measures to basically help them assist with suspicious phone calls and basically inconsistencies with the application process for those individuals that are applying for benefits over the phone. Now, to give you some quick statistics on this, according to what they're saying, 4.5 million applications are filed over the phone every single year. It's a lot of applications, right? 4.5 million, according to what they're telling us. Well, with this implementation of this anti-fraud system, again, through their phone systems here, what they're doing is they're looking for inconsistencies, anomalies, and basically information that is not consistent with what they have in their database. So, for example, let's just say that somebody calls in and says, hey, my name is, I'm just going to make up a name here, my name is John Smith, and I'm going to apply for my benefit, my birth date is XYZ, and this is my detail, or whatever the situation, however the conversation goes, right? But what they're doing is they're basically just looking across the board for the information that they have in their database consistent with what is being translated to them over the phone by this applicant, right? If all looks good, fine, we're good. We can apply for benefits. We can apply for them start to finish over the phone, no problem whatsoever. However, with this anti-fraud system that is put into the phone system here, what they're doing is they're looking for those inconsistencies, and they will be flagging roughly 70,000 of these individuals, or about 1.5% of total applicants that are coming in. So in other words, to flip that around, 98.5% of applicants coming in to apply will be totally fine. About 1.5%, or about 70,000 of the total applicants per year will be flagged, okay? Now, these are the ones that we want to pay attention to. The people that get flagged on this are basically just, hey, we may see some inconsistencies here. We want to take a second look at this. We're going to ask you to come into a local field office to basically authenticate your identity and make sure that all looks good and that we're good to go with the application process here, okay? Remember, it's a very small percentage. Based on what they're telling us here, only about 1.5% of total applicants will actually get this flagging. Okay, so it's not a ton of people, but nonetheless, it is certainly some people. Now, here's a question that I've received across the board, across this channel here many times over the last few months. Hey, I'm currently receiving benefits. I've been getting SSDI, I've been getting retirement, been getting spousal, been getting, SSI, whatever, for all these years. Do I need to do something? No, absolutely not. You do not need to do anything whatsoever to get your monthly benefit if you already are a current beneficiary. But this is just based on new applicants that are being submitted, again, to Social Security, okay? So some people may need to visit a local field office, but I would say this much, the vast majority of people absolutely will not need to visit a local field office, but that's going to be specific based to the person and their application process and just how it goes, okay? So anyway, Social Security has confirmed that submitting applications via phone call is still a viable option, and beneficiaries can still do this, okay? So you can certainly do that, but those are the parameters that have gone into effect, okay? Now, a couple of quick little side notes that I just want to throw out there really quickly if you are a new applicant to Social Security. Number one, please, if you have patience, you're going to have to exercise patience now, okay? The application process to apply for benefits with Social Security is honestly a slow process, and it can be very annoying and very, very, very drawn out. Now, totally depends on the benefit type. If you're applying for retirement benefits or spousal benefits, you're good, okay? That's going to be a relatively easy process, a relatively fast process. Your benefits will be applied, and you'll start getting those checks relatively quickly. Not that big of a deal, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to act like it's super easy. It's not, but it's a little more straightforward here, a little bit easier. However, if you're applying for SSI, SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance Benefits, or SSI benefits, Supplemental Security Income, yeah, that's going to be a totally different story here, because that goes through a different process of basically authenticating someone's eligibility to receive those benefits, qualifying that the person, has a legitimate disability that makes them eligible for those monthly benefits. They're going to ask for all kinds of documentation. It's going to be a drawn-out process. In fact, as of right now, the average wait time for a initial review of an SSDI application, Social Security Disability, is about 7 months. So you're going to have to be very, very patient when it comes down to it, okay? Now, when I went through the process years and years and years ago, applying for SSDI, by the way, if you don't know this, I'm blind. My channel name says that. I mean, some people don't realize it, but yes, I'm blind. So when I was going through the process of applying for SSDI benefits back many years ago, because of my blindness, I honestly don't remember the process, how long it took. I don't remember exact months, but I do know it took a very long time, because my parents were helping me through the process when I was applying. And I remember like, hey, mom, you know what I mean? When is it going to get here? When am I going to get approved? What's going on, right? I had no idea what was going on at the time. And I was like, I don't know how old I was, mid-20s or something like that. But anyway, my parents were helping me through the process. And seriously, I just remember that. It took a very long time. And then finally, after months and months and months, get some kind of letter. Hey, the letter says XYZ. Hey, we need more information. Okay, sure, no problem. We'll submit it more information. And then months and months and months go by. It was just a long, drawn-out process. Anyway, please pull out your patience right now if this is your case, and you'll certainly need to practice that. But these are the new parameters. The new parameters are different for sure, but at the end of the day, not a whole lot has changed for the most part. When it comes down to applying for benefits over the phone, you're good. They have confirmed this is still a viable option for virtually all beneficiaries. Some people may need to take extra steps to authenticate their identity and just to solidify the process, but for the most part, you're probably pretty good. And most people should be totally fine. Now, let me throw this out there. If you want to make your life a whole lot easier, this is not required, but highly recommended. If you're in the process of applying for benefits, again, if you're turning 65, if you're retiring, if you're moving across state lines or county lines, if you have a Medicare supplement or a Medigap plan, or again, if you're just initially enrolling in Medicare, please, you see the phone number there hanging out on your screen, call them. This will save you, I promise you, a massive headache. It'll save you a ton of confusion, a million questions that you're going to have. It'll save you a ton of frustration. That phone number right there will connect you with a dedicated Medicare team of trusted advisors. Well, they will go to work immediately, looking through the plans across the entire country, 20,000+ plans across the country. They will look through all of them. They will use their knowledge, their expertise, and their professionalism to look through those plans to find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverage for you and your personal needs, whatever it is that you need, and they'll find all of that. Again, they'll take into consideration things like the doctors you want to see, the networks you want to be within, the providers you want to see, the offices, the clinics you want to visit, the prescription needs if you have any at all, whatever it is, they'll look through all of your options. It's not some sales pitch, oh, here, you gotta buy this plan. No, it's not that at all. They're working diligently to find you the best option for your situation. And if they can't help you, they will make that very clear. Hey, this is your situation. You're already on the best plan, whatever it happens to be, and they will find all that for you, and they'll be 100% transparent with you. I can tell you this much. If you make a short 5, 10, maybe 15 or 20-minute phone call, it's number one, going to save you a huge headache. It's going to save you a ton of confusion and frustration, and it may even save you a boatload of money. In fact, the average savings is $1,100 from people calling them, and a couple thousand people here in this community have already called them, and a bunch of people are saving a ton of money. It's really cool to see that. Again, please save yourself a huge headache. Give them a call. It's, again, by the way, it's totally free. 100% free to call them and connect with them and for them to do all the grunt work for you, finding you the best plans for your options and your personal needs. That sounds like a win-win-win across the board for everybody, considering you're getting all that help for free. Sounds pretty awesome. Anyway, feel free to give them a call. Again, phone number right there on your screen. Call them. They're waiting on standby to talk to you. And again, it's totally free. Leave your comments down below. Let me know how it goes after a short phone call. Hopefully they save you a boatload of money as well. I think you'll be shocked with how good that phone call will be. Anyway, write the phone number down, take a picture, take a screenshot, whatever you've got to do, and please share that number as well. Again, if you know anybody, think of a few people. I know you know a few people, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers if you're working. Just think of those people and share that phone number with them. You'll be a huge hero to them. They'll be so appreciative of you for sharing that information. Thank you so much again. Let's help some people out right now. It's nuts out there how confusing this can be. Anyway, please subscribe as well. Again, if you're new here, if you've not done so, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate your support. Otherwise, enjoy your day. Check out the other 5,000 plus videos here on the channel in the video library, or popping up on your screen here in just a second, or down below in the description. I've hand-selected some very popular videos for you there. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, please have a good day. I hope I can see you again soon in the next video or the next live stream. Leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below, and I will do my best to answer those for you. Otherwise, come back in a dedicated video. Enjoy, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.